Good morning, good afternoon, depending on the time we are going to watch this our live broadcast. We are here this evening again to talk about some issue that is affecting our country and our state in general. First and foremost, today we are going to be discussing some issue, and we are going to be discussing some issue concerning our political party and issue of one of our brother, which all of us has been seeing the news, which has been trending right now about Harrison. We are going to be discussing this issue in this our live broadcast here, and if likely or if possible, we may add other issue that arise to it. Please, first and foremost, if you are joining us for the first time or if you are just coming across our video for the first time, please kindly like our page and follow. Here right now, and you can help us also to share, as I'm going to be doing right now, because we have to share so that others will know that we are on online. You can help us to share the live program, and also help us to give us a thumbs up. And as you do, God will bless you. Let's share, because today we will be discussing an issue that is very, very dear to us, and an issue that is very, very important to us. Because right now we will be discussing some political issue about Peter Obi. We all know that Peter Obi is one of the strongest politicians we have in Nigeria today. Although for a while now we have not been hearing it as such, in the sense that 2023 he was the main candidate in 2023 political aspect, because Peter Obi was the one in forefront in 2003. Despite that, we all know what play, and the INEC chairman, who at the end did what they know how to do best in Nigeria, and that brought us to that situation we are today. Because right now, as we all know, and Peter Obi run under the Labour Party. That was 2023 election. Peter Obi run under the Labour Party, and after the election, we all saw what happened, because there was confusion here and there. People, some of them, the party became so divided, and you have a lot of people bringing confusion into the party. And as of today, we cannot really tell where Labour Party stand on. And Peter Obi insists that he's still a member of Labour Party. And they all come together to say that since Labour Party, there's a lot of confusion in Labour Party. Most of the members have joined the ruling party. And you can see that even want to talk of the PDP, which is the main opposition party, PDP as of today, we have also seen that PDP has also totally collapsed, and you cannot see any member of the PDP again. But despite the little one that are remaining, they are still saying that yes, they are still the opposition party, and they will still gather their house together to make sure that 2027 election they will not be left out. But we don't really know how they are going to do it, or how possible it's going to be for them, because we know the main problem of a PDP, or person who said that PDP is in no pocket, which is the FCT minister, that is in the person of Nelson Wike. We all know the kind of role he's playing in a PDP, because today Nelson Wike cannot say that maybe it's a PDP member or it's an APC member. So it's neither here nor there. So it's just like somebody who sits on the fence, so no one can tell where Wike, that is the FC minister, belong. But we don't know that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu picked Wike to be the FCT minister due to what happened. To me and to most of Nigeria, it's just a kind of help, or to him just to say thank you or for your job well done, because every one of us who witness what happened in 2023 general election, so they can tell that the position being given to Wike is a kind of a position to say thank you for a job well done. So that is what we can see today, and in that means, so you can see that now that Wike is occupying that position as the FCT minister under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which belonged to APC member. So now Wike is now doing all his wants, all his needs, all he's doing today is just to make sure that he collapse the structures of PDP for them, in order for them to make sure that APC continue in power in 2027. Despite the party affiliation, he does not care. This is why you are seeing that Wike is trying to bring all the PDP power or the PDP structure, trying to bring them down. But in one aspect, if you are asking Wike what is really going on in PDP today, Wike will always tell you that because of the zonal problem, that the zonal presidential problem, the PDP does not want the Southerners to be president, so they accept Atiku to be the president of Nigeria. That they accept Atiku as a presidential candidate, of which he does not agree. We all know that that was his annoyer, and we see them through that period. They have to form G5. So they form G5 in order for them to use that system to collapse the structures of PDP, because they were against them for not zoning the party to the south. But as today, Wike now is under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but he still continue to be destroying PDP structure. You can see that today PDP, some time ago, PDP was one of the biggest party, if I'm not mistaken, one of the biggest party in Nigeria or Africa as a whole. But today we don't know, no one can really tell where PDP is standing, because they are finding it difficult for them. The governors and the senator, most of the office holder they have today, you can see that they have all left the PDP. Most of them have joined the ruling party because what we hear from them is that they want to enjoy the dividends of the dividends of the ruling party. That is, they want to be on top. That is what you will hear from them. So most of them have become to the ruling party. So it's only few that is remaining. So the few that is remaining in PDP today now, no one can really tell. No one can really tell what will happen tomorrow, because they can decamp at any time. They will know that yes, they have been missing. They want to join the ruling party, so that the federal government, whatever the structures of the federal government, whatever they are gaining, so they want to also gain from the top. So that is what most of them are saying. Please, I kindly beg you, if you are just us, you can help us to, don't forget to help us to share and give us a thumbs up as a like. And if today is your first time of seeing our video, please like our page and follow. It is just free. Excuse me, I will be sharing this video now, because it's like left out for me to share. So I have to share so that other people will know that we are here. Yes, thank you all once again. You see, all we are saying now is that we want to know in order what political party that Peter Obi is going to rule, because we are looking at this now, just like 2027 just like tomorrow. But most people are saying that no, 2027 is still a long period. So you can see that Even now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that is the APC lead government, most of them, they have started campaign. They did not even wait up to seconds. For a few days ago, we all saw the buses and the banner they printed in the campaigning. So they have started campaign for 2027 already. So now we want to know, but most youth of Nigeria, their hope is still on Peter Obi, because is the youngest politician they can still put up their hope on and say that Peter Obi have the idea of the younger politicians. The younger ones also put their hope on Peter Obi, because he's the one they believe so much that he will do something for the younger one that is coming. But for now, we don't really know under what political party Peter Obi is going to run, because Peter Obi is still claiming that he's still under a Labour Party, because we all know the kind of confusion, the kind of argument that is going on in under Labour Party, because we even up to the extent they even have the fashion, the Abure fashion and the Nanadi fashion, because we don't really know what the INEC is going to do, or what INEC is doing with the party, because of recent we even heard that now Abure has been confirmed, that is, the Abure fashion has been confirmed the exactly owner of a Labour Party. How sure are we? But that is not the matter, because the question now is that under what political party is Peter Obi going to run, if at all that is going to run in 2027? The ADC is there. We all know that sometimes ago, the ADC, they were preparing, maybe as looking for a member in one way or the other, looking for powerful politicians that will join them, so that in 2027 they will make sure that they will contest and take over from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with under election, democratically elected. If we may say that is democratically elected, because we all know how the politics is being played in our country. We saw Peter Obi in that gathering, and still now till tomorrow we don't really know, because then there was also we saw some political heavyweight like Atiku Abubakar, what do they call it, Amechi, and El-Rufai. So we saw both of them, all of them were there. And within that period, that they also said that there is by-election, that every one of these heavyweight politicians, since they belong to a political party formally, so since there is a by-election, so they should go back to their political to their party, that is, to their old party. Then after that, they should now come back again that is for the confirmation of the ADC. Then by then the ADC will be almost done with their aim. So now the by-election have all gone, because of recent we saw El-Rufai, where he was saying that yes, he and Peter Obi have all agreed that they should go back to their party, because before then we saw Atiku, who now came that is Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of Nigeria, who now came that say yes, is now a bona fide member of the ADC, that he has now he has now resigned from the PDP, because he now went to his ward to register as the ADC member. So they were now waiting for Peter Obi and other top politicians for them to come, because we already, as we know, that is the El-Rufai and Amechi and others who are also heavyweight political. Someone in my state, that John Odige Onyegu, the ex-governor of Edo State, that is the former Osarime Osumbo, and Raisma. Those are the people who I can only see now for my state, that is from Edo State. We saw then that they all organized as the ADC member. But the main problem now is that under what political party that Peter Obi is going to run. Since Peter Obi, we don't really know now if it is taking a decision. If you are taking it's a decision that he will run in 2027 election. If it is going to run at all, under what party is he going to run? Because people are still waiting to hear from him. But to my own opinion, And what I believe that those people are doing is like, in Nigeria, politics, the way they play politics in Nigeria is somehow scary. It's like, to my own opinion, it's like we don't really know. It's like they want to use Peter Obi to play a very big game. And we all know that Peter Obi is a politician. And it's like he also understands the kind of game that they want to play with him. That is why I believe that he's holding on. He's holding up because they don't want to tell them exactly his own aim or under what political party is going to run with. Because you can see that even Atiku, that is the former vice president of Nigeria, is still insisting that he's going to run as a president. I don't really know what is our some of our leader what they want. If Atiku is is going to, I think, celebrated almost 80 years of recent, then he want to run a contest as a presidential candidate again in 2027, which means in 2027 Vice Atiku Abubakar will be 20-something years. So under what age is he looking? What is he still looking for again? That means 80-something years he want to come and rule as a president in Nigeria. Then this is the problem we are facing, because Africa, I don't really know what is wrong with the leaders we have. Under what age 80-something years could contest again? So that is my own opinion, that is some of the reason that I'm seeing it, that Peter Obi is still holding on, because you want to have that the assurance that yes, by the time when he decide to come into ADC, know that maybe after coming into ADC they will cage him there. Then for him to go now, it will not be problem. For him to go out and come in is the problem. Because already he has resigned from a Labour Party. But for now, since he has not taken a decision, I believe that since Peter Obi is a politician and he understands them and he know the kind of game that they are going to play with him, so you have to watch look where before you take any decision, because not that maybe by tomorrow or they have taken whatever decision they may have taken, they will now tell him to come and be vice president to Atiku. If he does not have said he have to leave, then because we all know that Amechi is still there, and Erufai will not be coming out as a vice president if Atiku is going to be president. So they may likely to bring another person in if Obi decide not to be vice to Atiku. But to me, we all know that since the Nigerian youth and the obedient will never allow anything of such to happen, because Peter Obi will never agree to take that position as a vice president, and it will never be in favor of the youth, for any Nigerian youth, for Peter Obi to be vice president to Atiku, because the time have gone far wide, because the Nigerian youth have wise more than that stage. And where we know that the northern politicians, they are somehow, because they believe that all power belongs to them, that they are born to rule in Nigeria. This is why you can see that today somebody like Rufai and others, since then they were talking bad of against Peter, against the Peter Obi and other. But since this election time now, you see the way they have been harboring Peter Obi, because they know that Peter Obi is just their only obstacle. Because anywhere, any political party that can take Peter Obi today, that political party will also be in a landline, because everyone can tell that what happened in 2023. And you can also see that especially most of these our politicians, they are always fond of they are finding that there's a saying that we say that they are using somebody, they want to use somebody to climb. Most of them in 2023 in the election, most of them today who use Mr. Peter Obi to climb, you can see that today now most of them, they are no longer in Labour Party. They have all left the party because they have all got what they want. There is no house where there is no quarrel. We all know as a politician, because one day they must quarrel. In anywhere there is quarrel, after quarrel there might be settlement. But these people, they did not wait for any settlement. They leave the party because of what? Because they have gained what they want. So now they are now staying far away to watch the party collapsing, because already they have gained all what they want. Of course, it's not something that is good. And we are advising Peter Obi, before he take any decision right now, he has to be very, very careful before taking any decision, because those northerners, the way they are doing their things is not the way we are taking. So that is just that of Mr. Gregory Peter Obi. Now let's talk about the issue of this our brother, this Harrison Gwamnishu. I don't know if I got the name right, because this man name has been trending for some time, for a few days now, because of what really happened. To me, somehow when people are talking about this Harrison is not that maybe I'm not his friend, I'm not his fans, but due to his work, which I have heard from people, or I've seen from people, that the people are talking good of him. Sometimes like this, we always say that your worst enemy can be your best friend in times of difficult, while your best friend can also be your worst enemy. You see that Harrison, people used to say good of him, that Harrison is good, Harrison do this, Harrison do that, Harrison help people to solve problem when they are in difficulty. Whenever there's any cases of a kidnapping, you call on Harrison, he will help. But you can see a few days ago now, a few days now, people have been talking about him, that Harrison is this, Harrison is that. People have been having different opinions about him. That is what life is for you. Because always pray that never to be in any difficulty. When you are in difficulty, from there you will know who is your friend, then you will know who's your enemy. Before this issue, nobody talk bad against this Harrison. Now you have now seen that people are now be coming out and say, yes, I have been advising him, I have been telling him not to do this, I have been telling him not to do that. But when he was doing good, why can't you say that, yes, this man have done a lot, this is the good that this man have done. So that is life for you. Because in life, the issue of money is one of the things that can bring friendship so close, and the issue of money is one of the also things that can scatter, that can maybe bring confusion in the midst of maybe when you are having friend. So if you have a good friend, there are also good friends that does not care whether you have money or does not have money. They will always like to stay with you. So you see that this issue of Harrison, that people are now complaining that Harrison maybe is one of the kidnapper, or maybe is collaborating with them to do all those kind of evil job. Where to me, I cannot say, I cannot judge, I cannot really know what happened, what transpired. Sometimes temptation may come in different way. We always ask God to give us the power to overcome any temptation that one is going through, because I believe that what this guy now, what is going through right now, is a big temptation to him, according to the testimony that people have been giving, that Harrison has been of a help to so many people. So why such a thing has happened? So no one can say, because the temptation, as I said before, temptation can come. So when temptation comes, this is there you will know who is your friend and who is your enemy. Because now we are seeing people saying different kind of things against Harrison. People saying a lot of things that Harrison is not to be trusted. Harrison is not to be trusted. Harrison, he has been doing this before, he has been doing that because of what? Because of money. We know that temptation is all that one will try to avoid. But to me, I cannot really say what transpire. I'm still finding it very difficult to understand how this man or how this Harrison is doing this kind of job, is doing, with kind of risk he's taking a risk to face fire, because it's someone that is going to it's just like someone that is going to war. You want to defend others, you want to protect others' life. It's not easy. Kudos, at least we have to give him kudos first and foremost, because we don't know the action that come before it, because the action that come before it we don't really know, because at least first and foremost we must to appreciate him, because it is not easy for someone to risk his own life for others, to save other people's life. Someone that will say, okay, now let me go and save this person is in danger. It's not maybe someone that you know that is not even from your, it's not even from your parents, it's not from your, it's not your member of your family, not from your village. You know, you travel far and wide just because the person is a Nigerian citizen the way you are. Okay, let me go and save that person when you know that it's in difficult. You are not a policeman, you are not in any way related to any force man. Did not sign any agreement with the Nigeria that they say that yes, if there's difficulty, you will assign yourself to do such a thing. But you are doing it willingly. But temptation come. How are we now going to say that what he has been doing? But we know Nigeria, it's times we always pray that let nothing happen to anyone, because it's just like whatever good he has been doing, whatever good he has been doing since, just only this temptation have now come and wiped away all the good things he has been doing. Nobody is now saying that yes, Harrison has done good or not. All you are hearing, the whole internet now is agog about Harrison this, Harrison that, Harrison collected money. Why did he collected money? The police should investigate. Yes, the police should investigate to know what really transpired. That is what we are here to see, because we want the police to go into this investigation for them to know what really transpired, because to me, I don't believe that this is just an ordinary issue, because something must have went wrong. And where I also blame Harrison is that if you are going for such an assignment, if you need money, tell the people that you are going to help, that this is your amount you are going to collect, because it's not easy for you now to risk your life to save someone's life. Tell the parent, tell the family that if you are going now, maybe you're coming back, you are going to collect also amount from them, because the way the money got missing when the kidnapper raised an alarm that the money the ransom they give to them is not the exactly amount they told them to pay. So this is why, as I said, that this issue is somehow complicated, because the Nigerian government have said that no one should pay any ransom to kidnapper. Then how are you now going to say that yes, we want to pay ransom to kidnapper? In another way round, if the federal government of Nigeria has said that people should not pay ransom, then not that the government they are adamant or they are innocent to the issue going on in our country today. In what effort that the Nigerian government is also doing for such a thing not to happen? Because if you have your family, or if you have anyone that is in captivity, you will not be waiting to say that maybe you want to wait for the federal government for them to come ahead. So by the time you are waiting for the federal government or whoever that will come and help you, you will see that we don't pray for any bad thing to happen. So if anyone or if any family member agree to pay some ransom to save their family alive, I believe it is not their fault, because it's a thing that anyone who is in danger can also do, because the federal government will say yes, they can do. The federal government will say We don't want anybody to do anything like this. But in what ground are you saying that? In what preparation are you saying that no, you don't want to see anything of such? If you don't want to see anything of such, at least you must be able to provide some assurance for your own citizen, because it is because of the lack of protection we have from the government. That is why we are here. We are seeing all what we are seeing in Nigeria today. Please don't hesitate to like our page and follow if today is your first time of seeing our page. And just give us a thumbs up. It is just free. It's not that maybe you are going to pay anything. So it's a favor you are doing us also. All we are saying is just about our Nigeria and what is going on. We know that the security agency in Nigeria, they are trying, but how long can they succeed in doing all these things to make sure that they eradicate all this insecurity that we are talking in Nigeria? Well, I want to thank you all for watching, and this is where we are going to be dropping the cutting of this live broadcast. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, and do have a very nice night. Bye bye, and see you in our next program. Bye bye for now. Good night.